Tak, měli bychom jít dál s příběhem, ale než bych se jako... Jak je to daleko? Masakr. Chcete, abych jel ten hlavní, nebo abych už dělal ty vedlejší questy? Mám tam jako spoustu vedlejších questů rozdělaných. Měli bychom teďka jakoby zastavit se v příběhu a jít splnit ty vedlejší, protože už je mám skoro hotový, stačí je odevzdat, jo. Takže uděláme vedlejší a zároveň opravíme zbroj, zkusíme opravit zbroj a tady ty věci, OK? Takže když se podíváme na questy, třeba tohleto mám splněný, už dávno. A jenom to musím prostě se vrátit a odnést. To je celkem daleko, ale uděláme to rovnou, takže tady dáme... Jo, Terezu vy chcete, jo, mi to je jasný, ale... No, dobře, tak jdem za Terezou, no. Jdeme udělat Terezu. Numeros unos, děkuji ti moc. Umí se prvně, ale... Bych chtělo víc. A ty vlastně jsou tam dole, podle mě, hnedka u ní. Rychle cestování, to nemůžeš rychle cestovat, jakože jsem... Tady, jo, můžu. Jsem přetížený. Ale tak prodáme ty věci, ne? Co to říkáte? Prodáme ty věci tady. Zkusíme se možná i opravit rovnou. To je tady někde, mám takový pocit. Tady. Úkol nesplněn. Já si tohle... Já si musím něco udělat.
We don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhoff stable boy told us.
To dělá dveře na vlastně Bernardovi. OK, tak to uděláme potom, OK? Tak pojedeme.
Put that weapon away before someone gets hurt.
God be with you.
Jaký trénink?
Hey, what? Jesus, look where you...
Přesuneme ty věci na koně. Ty těžký. Na koně už to nevejde.
Can we go? Are you ready?
Tak jo.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me, keep quiet, and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what ZRZEK sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of it. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Tak bych vyspal, protože mě bolí záda a krk, jo. Tak se tady vrtím. To je můj kůň? Aha. Říkám, koně jsem dostal, jo.
No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Lepší jak nic, no já podle mě jsem utratil $120 předtím, nebo 220 grošů předtím a koupil jsem si vlastního koně, teďka mi tady úplně stejného, ještě možná horšího. Really good horse. Very much beautiful, no. Máš jiného, bo tam je vedle tohle. No tohle je můj podle mě. Dej můj jméno, má jméno, nějaká šedivka nebo tak. Jakože jsem vzal špatného koně? No teď už se nevrátím, no. Co zkoušíš?
Help me, somebody.
Máš
See
správně.
that smoke? Is the whole of fucking Neuhof on fire?
Kde je kouř? Je tamhle. A celkem vydrž, takhle normálně nemůžu sprintovat koň. To co jsem měl za koně.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Tohle bylo někde jako liknutý? Jako nějaký jako ten quest? Jakože všichni víte, jak ten, o čem ten quest je, nebo co? Zkoumej úkoly, vyslechni přeživší, zjistí, kam útočníci uprchli.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow.
Ask.
PlayStation Access, to je co?
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
To nebylo Betě, ne? Tam byla nějaká ořezaná verze.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up, me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes, but not this time. My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something. Jacob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them.
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him. I don't know of anyone else.
OK. Paklič máš už sebe od začátku, nebo někde seženeš? To ti dá ten jeden z svých kámošů, ten paklič. Okrast. Zde, no! No nic.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged.
To jsou ty...
That feels a mite better.
To je to bylo, ten perk. Jako, že ho můžu jako vyhealovat, tím pádem vlastně jako dostanu jeho přízeň. Díky, jako nová možnost v rozhovoru se objeví. To je dobrý, tyjo.
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
Je to pecka krypto, nemám v tom už asi tak jako 16-18 hodin, je to úplně fantastický.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down. Or a gate.
Ta hra má 80 až 100 hodin. Podle toho, jak se tam budete toulat nebo tak. Nebo spíš tak jako 60 až 100, podle toho, jak moc budete to, no. Takže, ještě jsem to asi všechno neprohledal, že jo. Zjistí, vyslechni přeživší, prozkoumej okolí. A pak kam zdrhli. A tak tady už nikdo není, ne? Ale lidi, ty, co ten quest viděli už na videu, já vím, že spousta z vás ten quest už viděl na videu, prosím nespoilerovat nijak, jo? Ať si to užiju sám. Děkuju. Ale ruda. Ty vole. To je hardcore. Jako přemýšlel jsem, že si jim vlopám do baráku a zjistím, jestli náhodou tam jako není to nějaký jakože ten nějaký podraz, ale pochybuji, že, že tohle je podraz, tohle je vole, to asi není jen tak.
How could anyone be so cruel?
A ten bude si tak máka dál? OK, jdeme hledat nějaký asi plot, on říkal, že nějaký čekajte, jak jsme na té mapě? Tam ještě něco je? Hele. Jo, tak to je ono. Tak vlastně jdeme tím směrem, no. A uvidíme. Nespoilerovat s questem nic, prosím. Ty vole. Zase nemusíme banovat. Za to budou bany, jo, lidi.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
Why?
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
Why you? What did you ever do to anyone?
How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel? Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask...
I don't know anything.
Aha, to je nějaký divnej, ne? Nepřijde vám divnej? Teď si zrzavej.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
To je nějaký divnej, ne? To je nějaký divnej typek, ne? Nepřijde vám divnej? Jako saveovici nemám. Co když ho jako dám okrast a třeba zjistím, že má něco v kapse nebo tak?
Trying to rob me, pickpocket? I see a thief. Guard!
Imbecil, ty vole. Nebudu teďka řešit nějakou krádež, že ne, ty vole. A měl nějaký klíč u sebe. Nebudou oni teďka řešit jako nějakou krádež, že ne, v tenhle moment.
Hey you! Don't move a muscle!
Co si to je, ty vole?
Don't move a finger.
Ježiši, ty vole.
Surrender. You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Smysl.
You were seen stealing. This definitely won't come cheap.
Jak to, že mám tak malou charisma? Počkej, mám jenom 2. Teď jsem měl 7?
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am? You better watch your step, or I'll make things so hot for you, you'll be lucky to get a job slopping out piss pots.
If that's how you want it, you idiot, I'm certainly not afraid of you.
Damn it, here's your coin then.
You've paid for your... And hand me over...
You there! Stop!
Yeah?
Surrender! You're under arrest for break...
You were seen thieving. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice...
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Well, I thought... That is... I had no idea. Well, if that's how it is, of course you may go. Hey! What the fuck? You footpad?
Ty vole!
You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed a crime.
You were seen thieving. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coins.
Jak chci zpátky svých 60.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore.
Well, I thought... That is... Stop that! Hey! Fuck, a thief!
Ale ok, kašleme na to, kašleme na to, jdeme to prohledat teda. Takže hledáme nějaký rozbořený plot, nebo tak něco, jo? Plot st. Okay.
Aha. This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Otazník znamená, ne že tam něco jako je, ale že je tam třeba jako prostě, víš, že tam nějaká krčma nebo nějaké, já nevím, dřevorubec, nebo prostě nějaká, řekněme, ne aktivita, ale nějaký místo s interakcí. To není related jakoby s questem, ten otazník.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
celou mapu. Tady.
Kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself.
Vyslechl jsem čas rozhovoru Manito, zaslechl jsem, že se baví o pacholkovi s hřebčínem jménem ZRZEK. Měl by ho najít a položit mu pár nepříjemných otázek. OK. Takže ZRZEK za něco může teda, jo? A to myslíš, že ty...
We'll get back to the camp and they'll take care of you there.
No, my friend. I'm not long for this world. Go, before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me.
You know I can't leave you here. If they find you...
I know. I wanted to do it myself. I don't even have the strength for that.
What kind of nonsense is that?
For Christ's sake, what other options do I have?
No počkej, co uděláme? Můžeme počkat. A ten typek asi zdrhne, ten druhý asi, vole, chcípneme, ho dorazíme. A pak půjdeme vyspovídat Zrzka. Nebo zaútočím, oba zabiju. Nebo půjdeme za Zrzkem. A nebo půjdeme za tím Bernardem a řekneme, že tady jsou. Počkej a pak se vrať. Každý chce něco jiného. Já počkám, jak se to vyvine, OK? Každý chce něco jiného. Já počkám.
Just do it quickly. I always do. You know me. Godspeed, brother.
Počkej, ale on se tady někoho přivede? Nebo... Aha. To byl Altair.
Jesus Christ.
Jenom omráčené, jo? Co když teďka tohoto odneseme za tím kapitánem?
More about it.
Ano, pan Fožek, ze všeho bude záznam na YouTube. Ne, já ho chci na koně. Počkej, já to nemůžu jako to? To je dobrý? Jo, on je stejně těžký. Nemůžu sprintovat. Prohledej ho. A to je dobrý, že to odneseme, ne? To je dobré jak svině. To je dobrý. Myslíš, že se dá s tím počítat, že to můžeme odníst? Jako chvilku to potrvá, jo? Ale může to být hustý, jako jestli na to hra jako zareaguje, že odneseme prostě jako... A oni ho třeba jako pak jako vzbudějí a to. Ale chvilku to potrvá, očividně nemůžu jet na koni s ním. To očividně nejde. To je škoda, to je škoda. Myslím, že ne, ale uvidíme. Se bude po cestě, no snad ne, ty vole. Každopádně nahatej, vole, nemá ani zbraň, nemá nic. Ukážu ho Zrskovi. Very nice weather in the game, I like it. Dobře. Ale za chvilku tam jsme. Mám odehráno 2 hodinky a musím říct, že hra roku. Brzdil bych koně. Je únor. OK. Red Redemption. A snad Last of Us a tak, ale ta hra je fantastická. Jak když jsem se bavil s Tobim z Warhorsu, tak mi říkal, že prostě, že když to bude mít, že se bojí, že to prostě, že to lidi neocení a že když bude hodnocení nad 6, tak budu jako rádi. A říkám, si jako děláš legraci, ne? Jako ta hra je z ní jako fantastická, jakože opravdu je něco jako bez srandy, prostě něco výjimečného. Ale je to zabagovaný, to je jasný, ale jako ta hra není lineární, tak ty věci se asi prostě jako dělají blbě, no. A hlavně co je super, že teďka ten tým, co je, tak pochytil strašně moc jako zkušenosti. A až budou dělat třeba pokračování nebo cokoliv dalšího, oni ty zkušenosti zúročí, že jo, takže vlastně jako ten další díl musí být jako prostě... Replay tomu dá 9 jako všem, jako desítková hra to není moment, zatímco jsem mám nahráno, jo, odehráno 20, no kolik, 16-17 hodin ze 100. Zatím to rozhodně je devítková hra a jestli mi chceš tvrdit, že to není devítková hra, tak si spad z višně. Tohle rozhodně je devítková hra, to se na mě nezlob, jako. To je úžasný. Jaro, děkuji ti za půl roku, díky moc.
Look out! There's an enemy here!
Když oni nevědí, jak na to reagovat. Oni nevědí, jak na to reagovat.
Why, look, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hey, give up? There he is. Watch out!
Damn it! The bastard deserved it. Now we still know nothing.
OK, tak hra nevěděla, jak na to zareagovat. Nejspíš jsem s tím měl pokecat, že jo?
Look out! There's one of those bastards.
OK, ZRZEK něco ví, jo. ZRZEK něco ví.
Oh my God.
A co když jako s ním, co když s ním pokecám? OK, hele, já obecně nemám rád jakože loadovat a hrát jinak a na všechny způsoby. Mně se líbí ten přístup, že vlastně, když to něco posere, dobře, neřešíme ten dnešní incident, ale když něco pokazíš, tak jako s těma jako následkama jako žiješ. To se mi na tom celkem jako líbí, jo, takže ať jsme se rozhodli, jak jsme rozhodli, tak to prostě takhle necháváme. Tak se prostě vyvíjí příběh.
He was here just now. Damn it!
Kde je zase ZRZEK?
Why did they have to kill you? Be a bit more careful.
ZRZEK nám zdrhnul, no. Tak, to ten koň, linku to utáhne. Takže vezmeme z koně nějaké věci. Takže potřebujeme luk, meč, musím tady nabrat nějaké věci. Už nemůžu vzít, jo. Nohavice. Prošívané. Přilbice kumánská, to asi nechci, jako. No. Okay. Oblíkneme se. Kukla kroužková má tady 52 stav a obrana 14 a límec má 5 a 51. Takže límec se vlastně přesune na koně. Tohle se přesune na kolo. Na koně teda. A batvat je lepší, takže tohle se přesune. Tak, co mi tady ještě chybí z koně? Co mi tady ještě chybí z koně? Chybí mi rukavice. Nebyl by, že já tady prostě nepoznal, co mi chybí, no. Boty, nevím, jestli jsem měl, boty si myslím, že měl a... Boty si myslím, že jsem tam měl. Natepníky, nohavice tam byly, helma tam je, rukavice lovecké. A... Prošívanice tam myslím, že byla. A kabát zkusíme hodit. OK. Tak, kabát a rukavice. Tak, teď jsem vyfešákovaný. Zbraně máme, ne? Luk a meč. Tak jedem. Jdeme hledat toho. Zrska. Tady někde je.
I see him! There! Hey! There he is! Watch out! Oh my God! Watch out, people! There's some bandit.
Tak kde je, ty vole? Bude schovaný v nějakém baráčku, ne? To byl on? A teď měl čepici, předtím neměl čepici. Tam stál?
Watch out! There he is!
Jako kde?
Watch out! I see an enemy!
This one got it in the back.
Look out!
And there's more of them over by the
Yes.
stables.
Look out! There's an enemy here!
Terrible thing.
Oh my God!
Kde jste ho viděli? Trolíte, ne? Ten bude začít v nějakém baráku, podle mě. Ale nepůjde jako nějak vystopovat, jo? do lesa. To nemohl, protože... jo, mohl. Já hlavně musím pokycat asi se všema nejdřív. Zjistit, komu patří hák, pak ho podle mě najdeme. Takže se možná musím vrátit k těm... Jasně. Podle mě zjistíme, že ZRZEKovi patří ten hák a oni mi pak řeknou, že je ZRZEK. A to musí vědět asi tady ti. Bude vědět zde, no. Jo.
You don't know who this hoof pick might belong to? It's for cleaning hoofs, and so I thought that...
I know whose it is. Why do you ask? Where did you find it?
In the woods. The bandits who were still alive were talking about it.
My God. How could he?
I don't understand.
I don't even want to believe it.
What do you mean?
Ginger.
Ginger!
He acted strange after the attack. Everyone was shaken up, but he couldn't even look me in the eye. And now he's vanished. Never said a word to anyone, just left.
Ginger, you say? Could he be mixed up in it?
Nebudeme dělat witch hunt, aby byl na tom jako neto, nebo tohle.
I'll try to find him and learn the truth about this whole thing.
After you do, please come and tell me what really happened. Even if it's just to say where his body is.
Ale představím, pár bugů občas tam jako je, jako ve smyslu, že v inventáři občas je koň s postavičkou, občas potkáš dva stváře, které jsou v sobě, ale jako bugů je minimálně, já nevím, co všichni tady rozjíždí, ale já mám, jako kolik bugů jsem měl za 15 hodin, asi tak jako 5-6 bugů, jako to je prostě minimum.
Do you know where Ginger could have gone?
Not an inkling. Jakob hired him. Try asking him.
Stane, tak běž pryč, děkuji ti. Odejdi.
God bless.
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
And who's Ginger?
Local stable boy. Red-headed. A surprisingly good lad.
A Praha nejspíš bude v dalším díle, mám takový pocit, že vlastně celou dobu v té hře se všichni baví o Praze. Jo, všichni jako mluví Praha a je můj jakoby otec kovář v Praze byl někdo a to. A na mapě asi není a podle mě na konci uvidíme pohled na Prahu a tam bude asi pokračování, si myslím.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have...
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only...
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly.
Když mám tu mrtvelku vodný, z tebe vlastně to. Co to je granutý, že tam je
Oh
to?
my God! Watch out, people! There's some bandit there!
Prostě přivezl jsem mi mrtvolo a celý se to rozbilo, tyjo. Dobře, vyslechni uhlíře na jihu. To je kde? Okay. Advice, je to suprový, suprový. To vlastně mohl být. Není Bedřich, to je Bernard, ne? Ale máš pravdu, to by bylo dobré. Já jim to mrtvolo snad odnesu, ty vole. Jsou nějaký poblázněný.
Good health to you.
Monsignor, děkuji ti za subika. Díky, monsignore.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
Those bandits I found in the woods were talking about him.
They mentioned him by name?
Well, they said Ginger.
That is suspicious, but it could be a coincidence.
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
Botlo, používej ten mečik, prosím, v chatu. Díky.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
Tak. Pepiku. Pouvažuji nad tím. Takže, jedeme teda dolů. Jedeme dolů. Že PC Gamer dal Kingdom Come 40, tak to jako ani náhodou, jo. Tak to je jako nesmysl totálně, jo. Tam dala nějaká čůza, co rozjíždí nějaký ty teorie, že tam nejsou černoši a ženský a to. Nebo to bylo fakt jako adekvátní, jako prostě normálně jako recenze. Nechápu, jak to může stát 4, jako absolutně. Ne, tam jde o to, že jí vadilo, že jsou tady ženské jako že nejsou rovný. Že mě si myslel, že to by byly rovný. Proč nejdeš na sever? No... Jdu tady vyslechnout a pak zkusím jít zrska. Není špatně?
God be with you.
Komu by nevadily bugy?
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Proč mám tak malou charisma? Že jsem jako špinavý?
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
I have to find him. If you're hiding him, then...
Then what?
Then I'll slice the answer out of you.
Oh. What? All of us?
I could pull out something sharper to make my work easier.
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and UZIVAM. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
Martin, jako jedu jako vyřešnost, no. Ale vypadám jako mentál, no.
God be with you.
Tenhle obličej, tady nejčastěji, jo, tady ten druhej. Občas má kníra, to je jako ten z Meše, major, no plukovník, jak se jmenuje, takový převleky, ne, prostě takový kníry, no prostě.
Have you seen Ginger around here?
Who?
A boy with ginger hair, a stable boy from Neuhof.
No one from Neuhof's been here.
Ne, Klinger. Ne. Ne, Klinger, ježišmarja, takový ten CIA. Ten, co mi dělal převleky a to. Flag! Flag. To mi si myslím. OK, tak tady očividně nic. Takže tady někde podél... Asi tady, no. Protože já už jsem tady jedno byl, mám takový pocit, no. Takže tady asi tábor, že asi nikam tady nepojedeme. Dáme tady rychle cestování. Trošku si ušetříme času. A jedeme nahoru. Strohy, děkuji ti moc za velkého saba. Díky Strohy, děkuji ti moc za měsíce. Beru to jako dárek narozeninám, jo? Dneska mám narozeniny. Jak moc mám prozkoumaný, tak polovinu, cca. A mám něco jenom jako, že jsem vedle projel, ale nemám to prozkoumaný. Jinak já nejsem jako velkým jako zastáncem toho, aby ta mapa byla moc velká, protože když je moc velká, tak jako ve finále je to jenom prostě delší cestování, že většinou ta mapa je nepropracovaná, nepromyšlená, prostě nějaký prostor. Jo, takže jako já jsem fanouškem, když ta mapa je udělána tak, aby byla různorodá, ale klidně menší a nabitá obsahem. To je pro mě důležitější, než prostě, aby byla prostě velikostně větší. Říkám, přijde mi, že při tom cestováním ten čas běží rychle. Nemyslím třeba ani tím, že jako, že tam jako chodím pěšky, možná kdybych byl jako na koni, takže cestování by bylo rychlejší, těžko říct, no. Devil roku, děkuji ti moc za 10, díky moc. Tábor, ne? Tábor je vlastně u řeky. Já myslím, že jsem tady byl v noci právě jednou, že jsem tam povraždil nějaký ty hulváty. A jako když se chce zjednodušovat šlupy, ZRZEK tady není. Ale můžeme se podívat, po co mají v trojličce. Pavučina. Tak jo, vzbudíme. Dobrý večer.
Why are you waking me? Go away!
Nebudu muset čekat, až vstanou borci, že ne?
Why are you waking me?
Děláš si legraci ze mě? Jako nebudu čekat, až borci tady to, že ne? Kolik je hodin? 10. 9. No. Tam jako běžíš. No buď dostal sračku, anebo já nevím, ty vole, jako. Když musíš, tak musíš. Aha, takže když spím, můžu načíst delší dobu, to jsem nevěděl. To logicky teda. Výborně. Kvůli... na nic. Fo, děkuji ti moc. Díky Fo, děkuji ti strašně moc za velký osoba. Jaj. Další, ty vole. No Fe, děkuji ti moc. Díky moc za saba, díky moc.
You thieving magpie.
A vyřešeno. Aspoň máme kde spát. To je pro mě? Kde máte dva kámoše? Žalovníci.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhof. They call him Ginger.
Yeah, I know him right enough, but I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there.
To jako nemyslej vážně, ne? To nemyslej vážně. Co jsem?
If there's something you want, better ask me first. Well, what do you want?
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof.
I know him.
There's a few questions I need to ask.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere.
Ah.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you.
Okay. Ale já nevím, co teďka v chatu děje, ale chováte se tam jako děcka všichni, no většina. Tak poprosím mody, aby opravdu prostě timeoutovali nebo banovali lidi klidně na den, za A. A za B asi nahodíme prostě submod. Protože takhle je ten chat v podstatě k ničemu. Buď jsou tady prostě nějaký blbečci, anebo jiní blbečci, kteří si stěžují na první blbečky. A do kolečka. Tak poprosím nahodit submod a modi banovat prostě. Děkuju. Ať to hru užije normálně i s chatem. Normálně to nedělám, ale očividně tady dneska lidi si nějak neumějí chovat pořádně. Tak jdem. Jak dlouho už se hraje? A já ti můžu říct, kolik přesně jako času mám nahráno v té hře. Tady je někde statistiky. Mám dneska nahráno 5,5 hodiny a celkem 13,5 hodiny mám nahráno. Jako čistého času. Sorry všem nesubscriberům, kteří se umějí chovat a dokážou vyjádřovat svoje myšlenky nějak rozumně. Bohužel na každého takového člověka přijde jako 10 blbečků a já se vám omlouvám, ale prostě to musím takhle jako plošně pročistit, aby ten chat prostě byl použitelný. Jsou nějaké questy omezené časově? No, minimálně hlavní úkol byl, já nevím, jak by se to vyvrbilo, ale tady ten quest, který teďka hraju, tak to vypadalo, že jsem ho failnul, protože já jsem šel plnit vedlejší úkoly a tady ten quest se mi jakoby neaktivoval, protože jsem jako tam jakože nedošel včas. Takže jsme loadli a hrajeme ho teďka jakoby to. Nevím, jestli by ten quest jako se nějakým způsobem neaktivoval jinak, ale dalo mi to jakože časový jako fail. Neřekl mi jako, že ten čas ti ubíhá, ale prostě jsem napsalo, že jsem to fail, no. Tak jsme to loadli znova. Díky Koli, děkuji moc.
My respects to you, sir.
I'm looking for a boy called Ginger from Neuhof. You don't happen to know anything about him?
What is it to you?
He's suspected of a murder, so I need to ask him a few questions. Or take him away to jail.
Well, if you need to find him so badly, I suppose I could get a reward.
Ale Tvoma říká, že ty dva, jak jsem teďka předjel, jsou možná ty dva, který ho taky hledají. Aha.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Rat Eye?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver. Instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhic.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
Matis a Květko, děkuji vám hrozně moc. Díky vám za subiky. Ale myslím, že ty dva... Jsou ty dva? Nemám je konfrontovat nějak? Kam mě poslal? Říká něco s Užicema, ale nevidím ten... Co on říkal? Já jsem nějak... ZRZEK samotě na severním kraji lesa směrem na Užice. Severní kraj lesa směrem na Užice. Takže to máme... tady? Tady někde? Jo? Asi, že jo? Ale a co ty dva šašce jsme předjeli? Půjdeme se na ně podívat? Nevím, odkud jsme přijeli vůbec.
God be with you, good sir.
What have you done? Did you kill him?
Me? What do you mean, me? It was you? You killed him!
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
Everyone knows you're a troublemaker.
I've got myself in a few scrapes, but that doesn't make me a killer.
You're most likely right. All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
What are you getting at?
It'll be easier for you if you confess.
All right, then. I did it. I didn't want to kill him. I just couldn't stop myself. There he is with money, strutting around. I've barely got enough to keep myself fed. You don't have to tell anyone, you know? And you won't regret it.
Easy money. Tak. Vůbec mě nesuďte, jako jo, ani to tady neskoušíte mě nějak soudit. Není tady třeba někde? potkáváme se Zrsku.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a pitch. I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Počkej, a jak ten hák se dostal k těm lapkám?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
No, rozhodně, vole, s ním nebudu to, jo.
That's all. Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
Okay.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I suppose I could. Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Okay.
What the fuck? You're trying to rob me, pickpocket?
Kam je mokrý zloděj. Slyšíte tikání? Oh, kurva, já mám časový limit! Já vlastně to můžu načíst. No lidi, jako, jestli je jich 8, tak 6 týpků asi jako nesundám, jo. Měl bych jako jet tam dolů, nahlásit to a pak jet nahoru, ne? Že jo? Nevím, jestli by to nebylo rychlejší, kdybych jel sám, ale... Podcestný ignorovat. Přesně, nejdřív plantneme Ačko a pak Bčko. Fantastický den je, fantastický. Jako nechci házet číslama, ale ta hra je úplně boží. Kdo nesouhlasí, jako mě hodí kamenem.
I'll be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from UZIVAM.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in UZIVAM. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. ZRZEK will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
I need help.
Is that so? What's the matter? Did you lose your way?
No, I found those bandits. They want to kill Ginger.
Fuck! We need him alive. How many of them are there?
Just 2, but they're tough-looking brutes.
We'll see about that. After them. Lead the way.
Až tam se. Jak 2 těch bylo 8, ne? Tu vás to teleportoval. Vydrž, kámo, vydrž! Už natahuju.
Gone weak at the knees.
Ty vole, headshot?
Is that the best you can do?
Pojď, sekni už mu.
I'll slaughter you.
A dost, vole.
You've got to be kidding.
Aby jo, to zvládl beze mě. Jako neměli bychom je zabít, ne? A kde je druhý šaša? Ten je mrtvej. Vyčištěno.
Still breathing? Or not? Leave them here to rot. They'll make a nice morsel for the foxes. Good work, men. There's 2 fewer criminals to prey on honest folk. Now back. Hurry up.
Vyčištěno.
Well, that's that.
Aye. There's less evil in the world now. It's just a shame we couldn't squeeze anything out of them. They probably could have told us some interesting things.
They would have talked if they meant to. What's done is done.
True. And how do you fare? Have you found anything?
Jsi zde čekání? Teda si toho questu?
I did. I've questioned Ginger.
Well, now, you do surprise me. What did you find out? Was he mixed up with that gang?
No, he had nothing to do with it. But he recognized one of the bandits and fled in fear.
No wonder. He would have cut his throat to silence him. Who did he recognize?
Some fellow with a limp. From Uzits.
Seems you've got a nose for those whore sons. I wonder if you can find that other one while you're at it. All right, then. You did your job. Better go and report to Sir ZRZEK, and he'll decide what to do next.
Okamura a Brejtiku, děkujem strašně moc. Díky vám za subiky. Díky moc.
I'd like some training in handling pole arms.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
To asi udělám.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Ať můžu pak mít nějaký nový zbraně.
Are we agreed?
That's not enough. Agreed. Now, listen up.
To už jsem se jako naučil, OK. To já udělám všechno. To čekání je divný, no.
Can you teach me how?
Certainly.
Já se tady naučím ty základní věci, to proklikám.
Now.
To je takový trošičku divný systém teda, jako... Ale...
I'd like to learn to fight better.
Certainly.
Ty vole, za sekeru asi nechci, ne? Jako k čemu mi je sekera. Ale obrana halopartna je dobrý, šerm.
I'd like to improve. I'd like to practice.
Okay. Now.
Zase boostnuje prostě nějaký skill, ale podle mě ten další neumím šermovací. Ten nemám
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn...
to ještě nemám.
Well, I'll think...
To cikání je ale hodně divný, to podle mě se nám bugl nějaký zvuk, jo. Každopádně, když teďka jsem tady nadělal ty, tak boj... Bojovat za to, tady potřebuji podle mě mít jako level 6 a pak to jakoby můžu to. Každopádně to tíká nějaký divně, možná budu muset restartovat nebo něco. Co je tohleto? Sečný zbraně, jeden bodík máme. Buď si dám teda omráčení, to znamená krátkým mečem, tesákem nebo šavlí můžu mít nějaký kombo. Bodnutí, seknutí, seknutí. Místo připraveného útoku zprávy zútočíš s nečekání na protivníky obličej, zbraně útočíš kolem jeho zbraně topím. Jo, to je nějaký kombo, který když udělám, tak to je jakoby opravdu, jakoby on zahraje to kombo s nějakým speciálním pohybem. A to je zajímavý a tohle je rychlej zornhou z byka. Totiž protivníka ostří do strany a střelíš mu hrob přímo do hrudi. Tak který chcete, abych se naučil? Něco jednoduchého, ne? A to je asi oboje těžký pro mě, ale... To omračení asi vypadá dobře, pak ho můžeme využít. Tak to zkusíme. Dovednosti, tady můžeme, máme vylepšený lov. Umíš získávat paroži a kly. Tak paroži. OK. Jako tenhle systém tady těch jako věcí je celkem zajímavý. A reputace už je celkem v pohodě až na Neuhof. Tam jsou nějaký nasraný. A můžeme tady do obratnosti něco přidat, úskočný a to si počkám. Vitalita, máme vitalitu, zdravá strava. Pokud se během 5 dní v řadě nepřejíš a nebudeš ani hladově, získáš bonus vitalitu. Cože? Pokud se během 5 dnů v řadě nepřejím a nebudu ani hladovět, získám bonus vitalitu. To je dobrý? Když prostě budu jíst zdravě, tak to je dobrý. Lidská popelnice, hlad zaženeš čímkoliv. Negativní účinky na mě nepůsobí, ale zrovna na tebe nepůsobí ani ty pozitivní, pro alkohol to neplatí. Tak co myslíte? Ta zdravá strava zní dobře, ne? Když to budu hlídat? To zní dobře, ne? Jak se mi to líbí, je to úplně fantastický. A tady počkáme. Hele, lidi, očividně tady nějaký bug, protože mi to tiká. A nevím, jestli to je nahlaš likvidaci. Jo, tak. Ale možná to je časový stav úkol, takže ten úkol zkusím splnit, ale pokud to zůstane, tak pak to restartneme. Jdeme nahlásit Zrskovi, že tady je v pohodě už. Prostě střílet, tak to se pak prodá všechno. Kliko, tak vy mi to pohlídáte, ne? A víte, co je škoda? Já vím, že to je takový to, jo, RPGčko, tak, že si nemůžu zaškrtnout nějaký věci, jakože si třeba tady zaškrtnu prostě nějakou věc, aby si mi ukázalo na obrazovce, prostě nějaký číslo. To možná modaři pak přidají, něco takového. Protože jakoby... Já chápu, že to je o tom to hlídat, jo, ale prostě vždycky jako se musí zastavit, vyjde ti menu, podíváš se, pak si vypneš menu. Je tam ta animace toho najíždění, u toho nemůžeš jet. Kdybys mohl aspoň třeba mít nějaký autoran a mohl si jako vyskočit, podívat se na staty. Takže kdyby něco takového bylo, že by to třeba udržoval ten směr. A mám zase prostě těžký inventář, jo. To je prostě strašně se mnou. Zkusíme tady věci. A můžu opravit, ale můžu opravit jenom tohleto. Příliš poškozen. Je výborný, jo. Je to dobře optimalizovaný? Mně se nemůžeš ptát, já mám 110 FPS jakoby, takže ptej se někoho, kdo má špatný komp. Já bych ti rád... Ty vole, mi bude horko, ne? Lepka. Ukáž, není tohle lepší? Ne, tohle necháme. Akorát to musíme opravit, no. Kavice dáme pryč. Tak. Já myslím, že se nakonec.
I bear good tidings.
Already?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Mě by zajímalo, jak ta hra běží na konzolích, jestli to udrží těch prostě dostatek FPS nebo ne.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. If you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Teď můžu se poptat, už vidím, jak bych tam jel, a ptal se jich a pak jel zpátky, to určitě, jo. Obtížnost hry vyvážená. Nemám pocit, že by ta hra potřebovala jako mít nějaký jako slider na obtížnost větší nebo menší. To tak nějaký způsobem vyvážený. Jako pro mě je to akorát. Pocesný, prozkoumáme, jo, co to je? To je on?
Hey, fellow, do you want to earn a few extra coins?
How about a small wager, my good man?
That depends. A wager over what?
It's simple. I tell you a riddle. If you solve it, you get back twice the sum you wager.
Potřebuju
If you
vás.
don't, I get to keep your coin.
Potřebuju vás, jo? Tak zapneme chat. Nastražte uši.
Who might you be, anyway? Me? No one important. But you can be sure of one thing, lad. I walk the world, collecting riddles, stories, and sometimes arms. I live from day to day. But enough of my babbling. Do you want to engage your mind?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
Já jsem přemýšlel jako na hádance jako v rozměrech jako Gluma v Hobbitově, jakože 10, co se říká roční období, ty vole, takový ty věci, jako ještě jednou.
Can you repeat that? Certainly. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
Deset všechny budou ráno už zhaslé. Takže 10. Vy jste mazaný.
10. No, my fine fellow. The correct answer is 3. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight, so the next day only 3 can be rekindled. Oh, don't you fret. Very few people can figure out my riddles. So, I thank you, and may we meet again sometime.
Not if I see you first.
Počkej. Dáme si...
What the hell?
Ale teď tady necháme, ne? Vy už se chováte slušně a myslím, že na YouTube to nebude vadit, aspoň lidem budou to. Trošku overbrain, no. Jo, takže tady bylo trošku divoký, no.
God bless you. What troubles you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Uzit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Uzit, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Uzit then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyet and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
Počkej, to něco nehraje v tom dialogu, tam se něco rozbilo, ne?
The trail leads to Uzhids.
I see. What else?
Jo, kulhavý Luboš, jo?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Kdy jsem zjistil, že je to kulhavý Luboš? Co? Teď jsem zmatený. Kdy jsem zjistil, že je to kulhavý Luboš? Tak teďka jako jsem zmatený, jo? Ty dialogy nějak občas nehrajou, no, že se jim to jako nějak na sebe třeba jako to často jako nepasuje. Ty byku. Ano, kulhavý Luboš. Kulhavý Luboš mír, no. To čekání je divný, no. Ale doděláme ten quest a restartneme to, jo. Tady ten quest, tu linii doděláme, jako je to sice jako příběhovka a chtěl jsem plnit ty vedlejší, ale doděláme tu linii, ať máme jako prostě... Ano, Davey, bude celý záznam veškerého mého hraní této hry na YouTube postupně. Takže jo. Můžeš kdykoliv si jít podívat na YouTube. Už je tam asi 10 hodin záznamu a další budou v plné kvalitě. V lepší kvalitě než teďka je na streamu, bude tam záznam. Ten padek, co jsme zapli, aby ten kůň jel pomalej, ale mnohem delší, déle s tou staminou je hodně dobrý. Pamatuji si svýho prvního koně. A ta stamina vydržela mnohem méně, no. No, pak musíme udělat teresku, no. Uděláme, jo, dojedeme tady tu linii, dojedeme jenom. A se to zavře a uděláme teresku. Po cestě, ne?
bit more
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
There is one. A crooked bastard he is, too. I hope you're here to take him away. He lives in a cottage at the end of the village by the road to Rattay.
Okay. Na co koukáme?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Tam bylo zrádce na zdi krvi.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
To všechno víme. Čau, kočky.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast. And lazy, too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately he started talking to the parish priest of all people.
That's all. Thank you. I've come in the name of...
I don't know how...
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
OK. Takže. Zjistit víc a pak promluvit s knězem. Takže očividně si tady můžeme ještě povídat s nějakýma.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of...
Of course. Ask away.
To už jsme všechno to, ne?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. We didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
God be with you.
Another thing about Lubosh.
To už jsme kecali, OK. OK, jdeme se podívat dovnitř, ne?
An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Asi už nic není. Tady nahoře asi... Jaj. Nahoře se asi nedostaneme, ne? No to vypadá, že jako ještě tady jako jsou nějaký, jakože zjistit víc.
This time. Good day to you.
I've come in the...
I don't know nothing
Do you know what lube?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder...
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Tak,
Damn!
No asi jako jdeme, no. Jako ta celá oblast je Bčko, jo, takže mám asi prostě vyslechnout ty lidi, no, ale jdeme za tím farářem, no, za tím knězem. Zjistí víc o Lubošovi. Přece tady nebudu... ptát úplně každého, co vidíme, ne? Jako to Bčko tady, to je jenom prostě jako random ten, jo, to je random... Na tom místě podle mě nic není, to je prostě označení pro tu celou lokaci. Ale mrkneme tam, jestli tam třeba náhodou něco neto. Ale mělo by to být označení jenom pro tu lokaci. No, to je nic. Jo, a měl by se nějakým způsobem dohealovat teda. Odvar. Modří na rentě má zkusit lektvarku zdravení pít. Počkej, já když ho dám použít, tak mi to jako aplikuje na zbraň? Proč to aplikuješ na... co? Myslíš, že mi to má healovat? No, jdeme na to Ačko a jestli po cestě potkáme někoho zajímavého, tak se ho zeptáme, no. Z toho jsme mluvili dokonce. Asi nějaký random vesničanky bych se neptal a někoho třeba, kdo má jméno, anebo tady hospodský by mohl něco vědět.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Klikání, ok, po tady tom rozhovoru, tak to zkusíme.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either.
Is there anything?
Nothing out of the...
Tady je koupit na slech. Co se tam děje vzadu, vidíte tam vzadu? To je nějaký karate kid. Ok, koupíme nějakou sejmovici. Koupíme nějakou sejmovici. On to po mně nechce koupit. On to nechce koupit, takže... Můžu koupit jedno maximálně. Ok, tak dáme sejvovici. Dáme si jednu sejvovici. A zkusíme resetnout druhou. Tak uděláme tady cut pro YouTube teda, uvidíme se lidi u dalšího partu.